In this episode, we travel south to the spectacular Cockle Creek, which is the most southern part in Australia that you can park your caravan.
In fact, we were this close to being the southernmost caravan in all of Australia, but two other adventurous travellers pipped us and just got spots just south of us. So
Pipped us at the post, they
third
did.
most one in all Australia.
On the way, we explored the lush landscape of Mount Fields National Park and then explored the wonderful Huon Valley.
Beautiful area.
What an absolute treat.
All beautiful locations.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoy this episode.
Standing underneath the rows of trees, I can see where the ocean meets the sky. Under our clothes, a fire grows. We are ready for this life of running wild. We're running wild. Underneath the rows of trees, I will see where the ocean meets the sky.
In this episode, we roll into left of field campground, settling into the peaceful, unpowered section surrounded by nature's charm. With our caravan all set, we lace up our boots and head straight out to explore the stunning National Park walking trails nearby.
The Three Falls Walk.
Yeah.
So it's another one of the Tasmania's 60 great short walks.
Would be nice.
First up was Ross's Falls. Just beautiful. It was a multi-layered set of falls, the way it comes down across different layers of rocks. Pretty stunning.
So we're heading up this way.
Get some nice photos for one.
Yep, sure did.
Yep. 250 steps up now. Pretty amazing. The tree is just growing on top of that rock. So probably got half an inch of soil there from leaf litter and moss and stuff that's growing there, and it's surviving on it. We're getting into the tall trees now. Oh, these trees are just amazing. You can't show it on video. They just go up and up. Anyway, we're still to get to the biggest one yet, so not far to go. So we're just standing here staring up.
In all, like, hope there's no snakes.
Probably got our mouths open, I don't know. It's just, these tall trees are just
They're gigantic.
So amazing. The top of the big tree.
Yeah, I'm just adjusting it so I can get in my line of sight. Wow.
It's a right eye if you keep both eyes open.
Yeah.
Swing the tube up to view the top of the big tree. Read the angle.
Wow.
Check the sign on the right to convert this angle to the top of the tree, to the height of the tree. How you going there? Got it?
Well, yeah, if you put your hand over here, then you can actually see through the view.
Yeah.
And that's the top of the tree.
Can you see the angle?
55 metres.
Well, it is.
No.
It is 71.7
40,
metres.
45
I'll tell
metres.
you on this.
What's the angle?
Angle.
50-degree angle.
Over here's the measured angle.
Which is 71.7.
235 feet.
235 feet tall.
I will get access to the game.
Yeah. Everywhere. Massive.
Go there. Mum, go there.
Okay, the centennial tree.
Oh, you
He's
are
a tree hugger.
seriously amazed at this. Looking trees here. One in particular that I really like is the sassafras. You go and scratch the bark on a sassafras and you feel like saying, where's the ouzo?
And the last of our three falls is the Lady Baron.
Lady Baron.
Now
So-
we return to the car park.
So I've just been experimenting with a few different photos with long exposure and the waterfalls just look so mystical, don't they?
We'll put a few of them up.
Yeah.
Friday evening, I'd be happy with that.
After a big long walk.
Yes, we deserve it after that long walk.
Well, we've just left our last camping spot and that was left of field.
That was a great little spot actually. It's a bush caravan park. The two areas were obviously the powered area. It's not, the sites are pretty small up there. I wouldn't want to take a large van up into the powered sites. It is a bit tight. But where we were down the unpowered sites, there was plenty of room.
Yeah.
And it was a really nice
Fit
park.
two vans nicely in there. That was really good. It had a, they had a quirky little, what do you call it, a horse float with a washing machine and a front loader inside, and of course that was free.
Yeah.
So that was a really nice little.
But the highlight
treat.
of the park was Friday evening at the bar.
Yeah, but the highlight, which you'll see in a couple of pics, was the incredible array of spirits that these guys had. It was just amazing.
A really good bar. It was fantastic.
They even had the ragu gin. That was
I couldn't
awesome.
believe the amount of spirits they had there. It was pretty
It
amazing.
was pretty darn expensive.
We did have a good night sitting around the fire pit listening to the music.
It was good fun.
Yeah, we had a really good evening. Thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. The owners were very lovely. Andrew and somebody. I've forgotten her name.
Sorry.
But yeah, it was a
No,
good
it was
park.
Adrian. It wasn't Andrew.
Oh, Adrian. Damn it. Anyway, now we're on our way to New Norfolk. A couple of days there before we head a bit further south.
Well, we've just pulled up at the raspberry farm first off.
Valhalla ice-cream.
Yum, boysenberry.
We've just stopped at the raspberry farm, just about 8k down from the caravan site we're staying at, left a field in a little place called Tiana or something like that. We went in here yesterday and got ourselves a beautiful onion, what was it?
It was a sticky balsamic and onion chutney.
Yeah, and it was very nice, and we had a Valhalla ice cream then as well, but we couldn't resist on the way past today. And evidence that we all enjoy ourselves.
I told you I didn't want ice cream.
10-story building.
I know, you need it. You need a ladder to jump them and eat it.
I tell you what, they certainly give you a big scoop, don't
I
they?
said to her, can I have half and half? Could I have strawberry and some boysenberry on top? So she put strawberry, boysenberry, and then strawberry on again. Freaking hell.
I woke up in the middle of the night. Ooh, na, na, na. And I wondered how you always right.
Bloody Google led us down a dirt lane again, obviously unnecessarily. Anyway, it says 1.9 kilometres to the highway again, so we're back on the highway soon.
Still great views.
Yeah, it is.
But you showed me how.
Just 5 minutes from New Norfolk, Attitude Place is a peaceful, semi-rural property that makes a good base for exploring Mount Field National Park or for a trip into Hobart. The grassy sides are reasonably level with water available, but do note it's strictly for self-contained campers. It's also a good safe spot to leave your van while you head off to explore the wider area, giving you peace of mind while you're out adventuring. The hosts, Gay and Russell, are welcoming, and each evening, happy hour around the campfire brings fellow travellers together. It's a great chance to swap stories, share travel tips, and pick up on some inside information on other great camping spots.
We're just doing the Derwent River Clifftop Walk, which is a 1.6 kilometre or 45-minute loop.
45 minutes.
Starting at the caravan park here behind us and looping up the cliffs and around, so it's a nice...
The sun's beautiful, but the breeze is chilly.
Yeah, it's a chilly day today. I think the day started about 5 degrees, but it's up to about 13 now.
Yep.
We'll show you around. Big old tree doesn't need much dirt to get itself growing. It's pretty amazing coming out of mostly rock down there.
Beautiful.
Great views.
Good to see you working hard there, my love.
Right. Pop the tanks up before we go.
Yeah, awesome.
use these muck mats and they're great, but I don't know if you can see that. I'm still shaking out white sand from Ted's beach.
Leaving New Norfolk behind, we made our way toward the beautiful Huon Valley for a special stay on a friend's property.
I woke up in the middle of the night.
The drive took us right through the heart of Hobart City, and it gave us a chance to enjoy the vibrant streets and lovely mix of old and new that makes Hobart so unique.
What the heck am I doing? What the heck am I doing driving through the centre of Hobart?
It's good fun.
Anyway, we'll see Constitution Docks.
Still gets me. When I look back, I can see you're hiding, waiting for a moment to step in.
Well, we're at our next campsite and just check out this view.
Oh, but I will love you for it all. Yeah, I will love you for it all.
We're staying here overlooking the beautiful Huon River.
What a top little spot this is. You won't find this on Hip Camp. We were very fortunate to be contacted by some followers of our YouTube channel who also have a zone, Wendy and Martin, so they've invited us to their place for a couple of nights. It is just absolutely beautiful. And Wendy and Martin, such great hospitality. Thank you so much, guys. This is a beautiful spot.
Thank you for your generosity. Well, they're obviously lovely people because they're fellow zone owners.
Yeah, of course they are. We're all part of a big family. But I tell you what, sitting around the fireplace, that beautiful Gabion, or Gabion, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but it's an absolutely gorgeous fireplace. And yeah, just a chit-chat and...
It was lovely to sit around and talk to them last night.
It was
and
really lovely.
Learn a little
Very
bit
enjoyable.
about them. Yeah, and now Martin's taking us for a walk down to the beach area to have a look around there. So we're headed off down there for a lovely walk this morning. We'll show you guys around.
Thanks, guys. Paul and I love photography and finding those moments that take your breath away. And this was one of them. Thanks, Martin and Wendy, for sharing your favourite walking spot with us. We're so grateful you did. The walk along the Huon River was calm and leisurely, with the water like glass and the soft light casting a gentle glow over everything. It's one of those moments that we know will stay with us for a long time to come.
In a bleeding heart, it gets me. But I know that you need it all.
Exploring the little township of Cygnet. There's some interesting little buildings about.
So where are we at? What's the name?
Bank.
The bank.
Yeah, the bank. It's a beautiful little place. If you could just turn you around.
Shows in the outside area.
Yeah. I love the fact that you've got the little apple orchard just over there.
Yeah, isn't that nice? So we've got menus.
Yes, we do.
Wow.
So table service, they will come and take
Oh,
it.
okay, excellent.
Wow. We've come and stopped at Cygnet Old Bank for lunch. It's an apple orchard. Wow. Section of Pink Lady. We have the Ida Red. We have the Hubbardson's Nonsuch. Gosh, I haven't heard of these before. Absolutely beautiful. And pears as well. Goodness me. Very beautiful.
Right,
Wendy, what are we playing?
we're playing Finska, and I've got the app
Finska.
Finscore, which means I know everything.
Oh, that's second.
So it's a new game for us. We've never seen it before, but we're having a ball already.
Quick.
We're hoping to call a strike. Oh! That's got to be about 9, maybe?
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, 8 something.
You've got to throw the thing.
Oh, shoot.
Ooh.
Was going for it.
Score of 2 for Deb.
So you got to face to the tosser.
Yeah.
Face to the tosser.
Roll.
And Paul's on 38. This could be the winning score.
Oh, you blast.
41. The underarm bowl for, oh, what is it? 7. 7 points. Oh, you're well and truly in the lead now. I'm going for the low angle shot again. Oh, that's 3 strikes. You're out.
Thank you. Thank you.
The top tosser, apparently.
The big tosser.
Yeah. I think that's a compliment.
Oh, Rick.
We've left Martin and Wendy's place. We're now on the way to Cockle Creek. Just passing through Dover and just saw this jetty covered in seagulls, so I had to stop and get some photos.
It's weighing that jetty down, all those birds on that jetty.
Well, you can't go there, it's closed, but well, check this out, I'll show the photos. We arrived at Cockle Creek yesterday, so this is down the very southern part of Tasmania, and as the road sign here says, Cockle Creek, end of the road. So the roads don't go any further south than this anywhere in Australia. So we're actually staying at the Boltons Green Campground, and there's a series of campgrounds here. Cockle Creek is on the other side of the bridge. This one is in the national park. It's the southernmost of the campsites, and there's I think there's about 3 or 4 campsites here spread across about 3 kilometres. There's Cockle Creek, Boltons Green, I think Catamaran and Gillum Beach. There's a few of them and they're all quite nice and quite similar to each other. The one where we are has room for probably about 20 or so different campsites spread along the road. Some of them are a bit small, really only for camper trailers or tents, and some areas are big enough for caravans themselves. And we're set up just on the opposite side of the road to the beach, so it's only a short 20-metre stroll to walk down onto the beautiful beach here overlooking this beautiful bay, which really is glorious. They have amenities here as well, which is really good. Some nice couple of little clean toilets along the way. No showers or anything, and there is some water here, or it has a sign there saying it must be boiled before consumption, so it's probably relatively clean but not meant to be consumed really. It's a great campsite.
surprise, this cute little quoll wandered in to say hello. I think he was attracted by the smell of our barbecue. The next day, we set off on a walk to Fisher's Point. The trail took us past some stunning, secluded beaches, some real hidden gems, but also challenged us with some tricky, rocky headlands that made parts of the walk quite tough going. If you're planning to explore this area, we'd actually recommend the South Cape Bay walk instead. It might be a little longer, but the track is much more manageable. The things we do to get to our destination. We paused to watch a clever Pacific gull at work. It had picked up a seashell and was repeatedly dropping it onto the rocks below, trying to crack it open for a snack.
This is our final day at Cockle Creek. We've had a lovely 3 days here and heading off tomorrow morning. Unfortunately, our last day here has been fairly misty, overcast, rain, drizzly, cold and a little bit windy here and there. It's not so windy at the moment.
But it's still pretty amazing.
Oh, it's a beautiful location. But we've probably spent most of today inside the caravan because it's just cold and it's misty, rain and...
Catching up on snoozes and a couple of old YouTube clips and...
Yeah, things like that. So, but it's been absolutely beautiful here and definitely one to add to your list if you're travelling Tasmania. Don't miss out. It's right down the bottom. It's a long drive down, but don't miss out on it. It's well worth the drive.
Well, I have been desperate to get a snapshot of the aurora lights, but have been unsuccessful so far.
Yeah, no luck so far. And we've got some great footage yesterday Deb did of a cormorants fishing.
Oh, she was like a little penguin, wasn't she?
Just just moves
dipping
around.
in and out of the icy cold waters.
But Deb got most of the footage on the GoPro, and unfortunately last night I thought I'd downloaded it and then I formatted it.
Damn.
And I hadn't downloaded it. Anyway, lost a bit of film yesterday.
Oh, well, not to worry. Well, we do want to extend our stay here in Tasmania, so Paul's been checking each each day for a possible cancellation or an opening that's opened up for us, but no such luck at this point.
Yeah.
But we'll keep on trying.
Like, we would like to stay here another few days, and because the weather's going to improve again tomorrow. But we've only got 3 months in Tassie, and there's so much to see that we
And we're
have
already
to keep
over
moving
halfway.
on. We are. We're at day 48 out of 90 days, so we've passed the halfway mark. And we want to head back up north and go to Bruni next, and I'm sure Bruni will be just as lovely as here. So that's our next destination.
Hi folks, we're leaving the beautiful Cockle Creek on our way to Geeston today.
Yeah, it's been a beautiful campsite. Just driving across the bridge at Cockle Creek there, and you can see from the drone footage just looking out down the river and along the beach, what a beautiful location it has been.
Yeah.
I've thoroughly enjoyed this place and would highly recommend it as a camp spot. Well worth coming down, and if you're lucky, it might be the southernmost caravan in all of Australia. There were 2 just south of us. We're the third most. While we're at Geeston, we'll do the Huon walk, and then from there we're going to take the ferry and the caravans across to Bruni Island. So another spectacular location, at least that's what we believe. So we'll soon find out. But that's next fortnight's episode.
If you'd like to join us, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, because that really supports our channel. And thank you to those that already do so. I really appreciate it. Thanks guys.
And thank you to those people who give us comments of encouragement. They're really nice. We thank you a lot. Appreciate it.
Just a couple of oldies doing our thing.
See you next fortnight.
Ciao.
Underneath the rows of trees.